Hello everybody. Today we are talking about digital. The idea is raised up by Benjamin Peter in his book Digital. To illustrate his idea, he has raised up that digital cannot replace our reality. To begin with, let us talk about what is digital. Digital exists in our world everywhere, including the internet, the cell phone, or even the digital camera. So, to further illustrating his idea of why digital can replace our reality, Benjamin has referring the digital to our human hands with three distinctive functions. The first similarity between the digital and our hand is that the digital can count like our fingers. Like computer, it is consisted with 0 and 1 of the symbolic threshold, and everything in our reality can be transformed into this digital format like 0 and 1. And with the calculation and transformation of this digital format, all things in our reality can be transformed and represented on the computer screen. The second similarity between the digital and our finger is that it can point and index the real like fingers do. For example, if someone asks you how to go to Lancaster University, you will certainly use your finger and tell him that you should go straight ahead and take the first left. And likewise, the computer or the internet is actually doing the same thing. Like Google search engine, you can search whatever you want to know and grab the information you want. The third section of the similarity between the digital and our human hands is that it manipulates our society. To put it simply, McLuhan has said in his Extension of Man, we can know that all media can be seen as the extension of human beings. Like radio is the extension of our ears, and television can be seen as the extension of our eyes. And after all, the internet can be seen as our extension of ideology. Because on the internet, people can upload whatever they want to on the internet. Many advertising or news media would utilize this function to manipulate our ideologies. So to sum up, the Benjamin Peter has pointed out that the three function can be the illustration of why digital can replace our reality. But in my opinion, digital is overestimated the ability of technology, but he also ignore our ability as human beings. For example, I won't buy a bottle of water just because it has presented on advertising, but because I'm thirsty. So at the same time, I won't be persuaded by certain news agency to look at some unnecessary element on the internet or on the newspaper, but ignore the fact. But after all, Benjamin Peters has pointed out some consequences or social problem that the digital format or digital media has created in our society, and which is important to let us to avoid being trapped in such problem. And this is what I want to share with you today, and thank you for listening and see you next week.